friends, Bangkok Matthew here, and I want to wish you a happy New Year's. I'm just getting ready to go out for a pre-New Year's champagne brunch, and I decided I wanted to cut this video. The last couple of days I've had a tremendous number of phone calls with many people just like you who have an intent interest in what's happening at Empower Network and what blogging is and how they can use blogging to help their business. Is it appropriate for you? And so on and so forth. And I was going to actually call you, but given our time differences between Asia and North America, our holiday schedules, etc., I decided let me just cut this quick video. And I have a lot of really important information I want to give you, and so this might actually even be better than a one-on-one personal phone call. So let's address a couple of things first and foremost. What exactly is a blog is the very first question I get. And a blog is really nothing more than a modern version of an old-fashioned newsletter. So those of you who still actually get mail in the physical mail, perhaps you get an insurance bill, which is the industry I come from, you'll note that you have a newsletter in there where the insurance company is providing you with pertinent, up-to-date, relevant information as to maybe how you can save money on your insurance or some safety tips or what have you. Maybe you get flyers in the mail from your massage salons or beauty parlors or what have you. Okay, so a blog is a modern-day version of that. The second question that I have is, well, many people tell me, especially those of you obviously that are business people, you say, well, I already have a website, so what's the difference between a website and a blog? And I say, that's a great question. And here's how I want to answer it. A website, obviously if you're in business, is a must, okay? Especially if you have a brick and mortar store. It's an absolute must. But a website is designed for your existing customers that know who you are. They want to come to you and maybe they want to buy a product. That's it. It's not going to capture, by and large, it's not going to capture new customers for you unless a new customer is specifically looking for you. A blog, on the other hand, as I was just telling my friend Fred Van Loo, the water doctor, okay, good friend of mine, plug there for you, Fred. I was explaining to him that a blog is designed to capture an entire new set of customers. It's like if you're fishing and you've got your net off the front, or you have your fishing rods off the front of the boat. Okay, the fish in the back of the boat don't even know you're in the neighborhood. But with a blog is your opportunity to shout out and tell the world who you are, what your product is, and why you're so excited about it. So when someone is doing a search, as an example, for clean water, if you're blogging all the time, the water doctor will show up on page 1. Whereas if you're not, you're probably not going to be there. Okay? So it's a good chance for you to capture a new audience, and new customers are the lifeblood of your business. The third common question I get is, well, I have such and such a business, is it really appropriate for me? Or, Matthew, I really don't have any business, but I heard you can make money blogging, and I am passionate about a few things. Is it for me? So let's address those things right now. If you have a brick and mortar store, as I just gave an example, a blog is a must. If you want to attract new customers, it's an absolute must. And here's why. New customers are the lifeblood of your business. I was in the insurance business for 25 years. When I would go out and I had, quote unquote, a field day, I was making sales calls, I had one of two options. And you as a business owner, when you're doing this, if you're making a sales call, you only have two options. You're either calling on your existing customers or you're calling on prospects, people that are not current customers. Those are the only two calls you can make. But a lot of business owners and salespeople confuse the two. I know in my day, it was far easier to call on an existing customer. It felt good. They were friendly. You felt productive. You asked if you can solve any of their problems. You came in and you felt like a hero, and they told you what a great job you're doing. And that's wonderful, and that's building customer relationships, and it's strengthening the bond, which might lead to some ancillary sales. but it's not really injecting fresh new oxygen, new blood, new money into your business. And I've noticed the same thing is still happening today. You know, if you're trying to bring members into your club, or if you have an online affiliate business and you want to bring on new affiliates, and you have a hotel meeting, or a home meeting, or a 2-on-3 meeting, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're preaching to the choir. Meaning you have maybe 1 new prospect, or maybe 2 new prospects, okay? And then you've got 10 existing members there. That's not an efficient use of your time. So a blog is a must. So let's go back. Who is it for? If you've got a brick and mortar business, it's absolutely for you. If you're a professional, and let's cover that. What does a professional mean? If you're a lawyer, a doctor, an insurance professional, a real estate person, an architect, an engineer, an artist, okay, a personnel director, maybe you're running a daycare center, any type of professional, you want to distinguish yourself from everybody else. You see, your income is going to be predicated upon your ability to sell your services. You're a mortgage broker. You're a real estate agent. How would you like to be able to walk into a property and in real time with your iPod, just like I'm doing today, show a piece of property and have it uploaded and it's out the door before you even exit the property? Okay. Or if you're an insurance broker, or you're selling cars, or you're a travel agent, or you're a personal trainer, you're a motivational coach. It's critical to differentiate yourself, and the technology has allowed this to come within your grasp. It's made it affordable. It's made it functional. It's made it such that a guy like me who did not grow up with technology, I'm 56 years old, okay, I can learn this stuff. My sister, who's 10 years older than me, can do this while she's making a pancake. Okay, it's really that simple. So if you're a professional, it's a must. If you're an affiliate marketer, let's say, you know, and let's just talk about the big ones that are trending right now. If you have a Vima affiliate business, if you have a Nerium, if you have a Nu Skin, if you have a weight loss program. I don't mean to discriminate here, leave anybody out. I'm just thinking about the ones that are trending lately. If you have a Lioness business, if you're trying to promote a club, whatever your business is, if you're doing any sort of affiliate marketing, okay, and the granddaddy of them all is Amway. It's a 60-year-old company, $11 billion in sales. You know, a blog is an absolute must for you, because rather than doing a hotel meeting, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do those, you do those if your upline tells you that's what you should do, okay, but I'm suggesting you want to differentiate yourself from the pack. Instead of calling on your family, friends, and neighbors and asking the same old silly question, we're having a meeting Thursday night. Have you heard about my new deal? Come on, guys. Everyone has done that. Again, I'm not making fun of it, but it's time consuming. So if you have an affiliate marketing business, a blog is an absolute must for you. Okay? It is your chance to get and stand on the soapbox and tell the world why you're so excited about your product, why it's so nutritious, why it's so good for you, why it's better than the competition, why the marketing plan is great, why the business opportunity is great. A blog is a must, and that's going to bring in people that you had no idea, you don't even know who they are, and you'll make money in your sleep. Okay. The next question I get is, and this is going to run a little longer than I expected, but the next question I get is, well, what about Empower Network? And, you know, should I use them, or shouldn't I just use a free one? Great question. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to think about the difference between free and value, time management, money. Okay. I had somebody come to me who's an expert in affiliate marketing. He spent the last 20 years. The guy designs compensation plans. And he said to me, I've been trying for 5 years now to get a quote-unquote interactive blog up and running. I've spent thousands of dollars, and I've had countless arguments with my wife and frustrating hours trying to figure out all the little doodads, the placement, the gizmos, the writing of the code, the technical stuff you need to know to make it work. And I'm saying, guys, listen, you can do that if you want, but don't be penny wise and pound foolish. I'm so excited because what I discovered is Empower Network has put together, they took an open source product, WordPress, which has been around for a long time, but it's very technical. Okay, it's for the geeks out there. Okay, and if you're a geek and you like to do all this stuff, then fine, you do that. Okay, but if you're an average guy like me that you just want to make money and live your dream and have a blissful life and socialize with your friends, and you don't want to spend hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars in learning all the technology stuff, what you want is blogging for dummies. That's what Empower's put together. Okay, you know all those books that have come out in the last 10 years, those yellow books, Blogging for Dummies, I mean, everything for dummies. Well, that's it. It's a turnkey operation. And by that, what I mean is you can sign on. Our blog is $25 a month. Okay, and then we have outstanding marketing training. And that is so critical. But for $25 a month, literally within one evening, and literally within an hour, and actually, if you've got any computer experience at all, literally within 15 minutes, you'll be up and getting your blog out the front door. Okay, it's that simple. But above and beyond that, you need some marketing training. We have in the Empower Network, and this is all welcome to all comers. It's not in competition with anybody. If you love your advertising agency that you're spending $1,000 a month with, God bless it, keep them. Okay, we're not trying to recruit you from a different MLM. We're just giving you a package, a way to differentiate yourself, to get specific how to online and offline marketing training from people that are making between $50,000 and $100,000 a month, documented. And you might not be getting that training right now. So Empower has outstanding training programs. They're one-time purchases. Okay, $500, $1,000, $3,500, one time. On top of all of that, let's say you don't have a brick and mortar store, you're not a professional, and you're not in the affiliate business, but you're passionate about something. You know, maybe you're like me, and over the last 15 years, I've become a natural cures health enthusiast because I'm in the process of conquering, of overcoming, of, yes, dare I say the word, curing myself of multiple sclerosis. And I want to shout about it to the world. I want to share with those people who are suffering the same illness that I am that there is a way around that. So I'm going to take my passion and turn that into profit. And maybe that's you. You know, maybe you got a great job, you're making a bunch of money, but you're spending so much time on social media already and you're not getting paid for it. So you'd like to promote yourself. You want to blog about your water skiing, your jet skiing, your jumping out of airplanes, your health product, or what have you, your passion. Then blogging is also for you. So guys, that's the kind of what, when, where, who, how, and why of Empower Network, what it is, how you can benefit from it. Really, I encourage you, I'm going to send this to you via an email. There will be a button on the bottom, and yes, I'm selling you. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm encouraging you to buy a product. Ooh, it's okay. No long-term commitment. Come take a look. It's $25 to get started. If you want to engage in the affiliate program, it's another $19, and then there's other products there on. But if nothing else, come click the button now. I'll take you to another video by Dave, who's one of the co-founders of Empower Network. You can listen to his story, get a different perspective, not just mine, and see if it's a fit for you. See if it's something you want to incorporate. It's really that simple. It's a marketing tool that I, as your friend, am suggesting. If you're serious about business, you have to have this in your marketing tool bag. And if you're not serious about business, but you'd like to earn an extra $500 a month, or $500 a week, or $500 a day by blogging, because you got a lot to say, you're passionate about something, then come take a look. Those numbers are realistic, okay? And having now mentioned numbers, always look at our income disclosures, okay? Empower's really, really big on that. And so am I. Because I tell you, no matter what business you're in, the how matters. You know, there's an old saying that if your thoughts are right, the how doesn't matter. And that's only partially true. Your attitude is absolutely critical to success in any endeavor. But the how of what you're doing is critical. You just ask Donald Trump. I mean, he made a decision that I'm going to open up a golf course in Scotland. Yeah, that was his attitude. He says, I don't care what. I'm going to do it. That's it, period. But 12 years later, when people were first hitting their very first golf ball on that golf course, 12 years, Donald Trump's how story can fill a book, because there was lots of how in there. And so, anyway, that's my story to you. Guys, I'm going to run. I'm heading out to a champagne brunch. I want to wish you a very, very happy New Year's. If you've got my email address, if you're a personal friend and you're on my list, pick up the phone. Give me a call. No big deal. Just call my local number. It'll track me down anywhere in the world, and when I have time, I'll get back to you. Don't be insulted if it takes a couple, 2-3 days, because you know what? I'm living my bliss. I'm having a great time, and I hope you are too. I'm Bangkok Matthew, and I'll see you on the other side. Click the button. Join me.